Hello everyone, welcome to your channel. Here we will have sad news about actors who passed away in the last 24 hours. We have a special tributes into today's main section before we move on. We kindly ask for your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Let's start by saying thank you. First news.
Today is Thursday, February 15th, the 46th day of 2024. There are 320 days left in the year. Today's highlight in history. On February 15, 1965, singer Nat King Cole, who despite facing extreme racism throughout his short career sold more than 50 million records that included massive hits such as Mona Lisa and Route 66, died in Santa Monica, California. He was 45. On this date, in 1764, the site of present-day St. Louis was established by Pierre Laclede and Auguste Chouteau. In 1879, President Rutherford B. Hayes signed a bill allowing female attorneys to argue cases before the Supreme Court. In 1898, the U.S. battleship Maine mysteriously blew up in Havana Harbor, killing more than 260 crew members and bringing the United States closer to war with Spain. In 1933, President-elect Franklin D. Roosevelt escaped an assassination attempt in Miami that mortally wounded Chicago Mayor Anton J. Cermak. Gunman Giuseppe Zangaro was executed more than 4 weeks later. In 1944, Allied bombers destroyed the monastery atop Monte Cassino in Italy. In 1950, Walt Disney's animated film Cinderella premieres in Boston. In 1961, 73 people, including an 18-member U.S. figure skating team en route to the World Championships in Czechoslovakia, were killed in the crash of a Sabinet Airlines Boeing 707 in Belgium. In 1967, the rock band Chicago was founded by Walter Parazaider, Terry Kath, Danny Seraphine, Lee Loughnane, James Pankow and Robert Lamb. The group originally called itself The Big Thing, then Chicago Transit Authority. In 1989, the Soviet Union announced that the last of its troops had left Afghanistan after more than 9 years of military intervention. In 1992, a Milwaukee jury found that Jeffrey Dahmer was sane when he killed and mutilated 15 men and boys. The decision meant that Dahmer, who had already pleaded guilty to the murders, would receive a mandatory life sentence for each count. Dahmer was beaten to death in prison in 1994. In 2003, millions of protesters around the world demonstrated against the prospect of a U.S. attack on Iraq. In 2005, defrocked priest Paul Shanley was sentenced in Boston to 12 to 15 years in prison on child rape charges. In 2013, with a blinding flash and a booming shock wave, a meteor blazed across Russia's western Siberian sky and exploded, injuring more than 1,000 people as it blasted out windows.